Freedom and beauty to everyone, I am Technomage and welcome back to Manganime News. So this week I start as always with the table of contents of the weekly Shonen Jump issue number 2, courtesy of Shonen Jump News Unofficial. Remember to follow them on Twitter. And today is going to be actually quite a long video. I don't remember when was the last time I made such a long Manganime News video. But anyway, let's begin with the table of contents. So, last Sunday we have chapter number 1 of the last of the 4 new series, Fabricant 100. Jinso Ningen Hyaku, translated as Fabricant 100, and that first chapter was quite good, quite entertaining in my opinion. The premise is really ingenious. Sorry, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm going to talk about this series later. Now, My Hero Academia is back from his 1-week hiatus. Black Clover is going to hiatus as well. I'm going to talk about that later. Cypher Academy, Ichigoki is under control, and Ishinose Family's Deadly Sins are still obviously branded as new. And Ginka and Ryuna and Hunter x Hunter are in place in order number 8 and 9. And Tokyo Demon Bride story is in number 12, and there's nothing left to say. Last week's chapter was pathetic. The author is apparently incapable of taking anything seriously, of adding just one tiny bit of seriousness into his story. The last 8 chapters now, no, maybe 6 chapters now, has all of them been self-conclusive chapters, most of it practically, and all of them follow the same formula: foreshadowing a new antagonist on the previous chapter, present in the current chapter presenting said antagonist as someone very serious and dangerous and powerful, and then proceeding to defeat said antagonist in a very comical and absolutely non-serious way. Tokyo Demon Bride story, I think, just reached 13 or 14 episodes, and that formula, it's already old, and I mean it. I don't see Tokyo Demon Bride story lasting much more than this. Maybe it will be cancelled. It will be terminated before it reaches chapter 30, like they did with Red Hood and Bone Collector and Aliens Area. So, moving on. As I said, Fabricant 100. The premise of the story was really interesting. It's kind of like Frankenstein in a way. And I also noticed some details from Rosen Maiden. If you don't know that series, I'm not going to explain it here, so I don't give spoilers. Sorry, so I don't give spoilers about this manga. So if you want, Google Rosen Maiden to know what the story is all about. But yes, it's fairly similar to this one. It has some really interesting characters. We learn some of the motivations of the main 2 characters, which are these ones these two we see here, Lady Dimitrescu and Ethan Winters. And the problem is the way the author has set the story on this first chapter. It's, in my opinion, the problem is that the author is setting the story to be short. So, but well, that this is just chapter one. Maybe further in the story, the author will create more problems or more conflicts for the protagonists. So anyway, my best wishes for Fabricant 100. Now, I said I was also going to talk about Black Clover. This is really quick. Black Clover is on a sudden break this week in Weekly Shonen Jump issue number 2, adding its upcoming break. Next week, the series will be absent for 2 weeks on Weekly Shonen Jump issue number 4 or 5. According to this, it seems the next chapter of Black Clover will be published in issue number 4-5, scheduled for December 25th. And Christmas! Wait, Christmas is on Sunday this year? It is! Ha! Lovely! So anyway, yes, so you Black Clover fans, you won't have Black Clover this week. And you won't have Black Clover in the next 2 weeks. So, Black Clover fans, sorry for you. Now, in some happier news, Jigokuraku Hell's Paradise TV anime will be revealing a total of 5 different news on Jump Festa 2023, including main cast, broadcast information and dates, and more unrevealed content. And here says main Kiasuto something main, and it will be this year, December 18th at 2:30 p.m. Japan Standard Time, I guess this means. And this one is So an Pufisuta. Wait, no. How am I reading? This is Fu, with this is Pu. Festa. Jampu Festa. Duh. It says right here, up here. So yes, finally, news about the TV anime adaptation of Jigokuraku. Please give me ninjas, give me blood, give me interest, give me gore, give me violence. If you haven't read the Jigokuraku manga, I strongly suggest that you do. It's very, very good. And speaking of really good manga series, the Da Vinci magazine on Japan has revealed its Book of the Year ranking for this year. And many of the titles listed on that list, on that ranking, are mangas from the Shonen Jump. And in number 1 is Spy Family, on top of One Piece. Wow! 6th place Jujutsu Kaisen, Dr. Stone in 7, World Trigger in number 9. Thank you for giving some love to World Trigger, an amazing story that is criminally underrated. Seriously. World Trigger deserves more fame. My Hero Academia 22? They should be higher. And then we have 25th, Oshinoko, Kaiju number 8, Conan. There are more other stories, but the Shonen Jump is getting recognized and represented by the Da Vinci magazine, which, as it should be. After all, it is the best manga magazine in Japan. Oh no, this is the same thing. And the first Slam Dunk has exceeded the movie, the film. 1, 2, 3. 1,296 million, no, million yen. Yes, 1,296 million yen in earnings, with over 847,000 admissions in a 2-day period in Japanese theaters. This says 2 days, but this was published on December 5th, and today is December 7th. So this was 2 days ago. And so the first slam dunk has already made. No, sorry. I forgot to. 1, 2, 3. $9 million. $9 million in 2 days. The last Disney productions haven't done that in a whole week. Haven't earned that kind of money in a whole week. It's pathetic. And here is Japan killing it. Wait until this film is published, is translated and published on American film theaters. It's going to be embarrassing for Hollywood and American animation. Seriously. Truly embarrassing. Now, in some really bad news, original ONA, it stands for original something animation. Net anime, yes. Original net animation. Knights of the Zodiac Saint Seiya received 3rd season. This piece of garbage published by Crunchyroll, another production made by Crunchyroll, which absolutely perverted Saint Seiya, transformed Shun into a girl, completely defeating the purpose of this character. And now it's getting a 3rd season. You really like to lose money, don't you, Crunchyroll? So anyway, in happier news, again, Mayutsushi Orphan Haguretabi Urbanerama Hen unveils additional cast, theme songs, and first promo. Sorcerer's Stabber Orphan. Oh, dude, mates, Orphan was... Orphan wasn't part of my childhood. I actually watched Orphan really late. But it's a great story. I really recommend that you watch the original anime. And I know that there was a new anime adaptation done recently, and I didn't saw it. I don't remember why. The story of the vagabond sorcerer, the best sorcerer that came out, that was trained in the Tower of the Fangs, as he searched for the Sword of Valtanders and other mystical artifacts to defeat the great dread dragon, Bloody August. Oh man, that series was so good. And here we have a preview.
どいてよ、急いでるの。
君に絶望なんて。
あんたたち絶対に来てはいけ。
動いたのか。
私はあなたを殺す。
お前に何ができる。
あのさ、大丈夫だよね。
何がだ。
なんかすごく嫌な予感がするの。
首都再生。滅びる。我々が決戦すればこの町に。僕はお日様の弟子だ。考えろ。俺の守りたいものは俺の力でしか守れない。
I was hoping they will mention his signature spell on this preview. Anyway, Detective Conan compilation movie. Compilation. I mean, so we focus Haibara Ai Monogatari Kurugane no Mystery Train, announced for January 2023. The movie will focus on Ai Haibara's past and will reconstruct the Mystery Train arc from the television anime, which shows Haibara and Conan meeting for the first time. The movie will also include scenes from Kurugane no Submarine, Black Iron Submarine movie. So yes, yet another Detective Conan film. Like seriously, after all these years, Conan should have already grown up into his original hate. Edogawa Conan should have already after all this year grow up to become again Kudo Shinichi. How come this kid is still so tiny after what, 20 years? The magic of manga and anime. And the last news of the day, Lupin the Third vs. Cat's Eye reveals main cast, second promo for January 2023. The crossover anime. Oh, this is an anime, not a movie. Or it's going to be an original net anime. Scheduled to premiere exclusively on Amazon Prime. Interesting. No, not interesting choice. Bad choice. Not after I had to suffer through the Rings of Power. Amazon Prime Video. So they are going to get exclusivity on this crossover anime between the famous Master Thief Lupin the Third and the trio of thieves extraordinaire Cat's Eye. And here we have the list of the cast with the protagonists and their corresponding seiyus. Interesting, but it is produced by Amazon Prime, so yes, no. So that is all for this video. This is the Technomage signing off. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.